It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video. Today, we're gonna dive into a what-if scenario. What if the Croat became Negan's right-hand man during all that war instead of Simon? Would the outcome of the war have changed? Stay tuned, we'll be right back to break it down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. Now, for those of you who've been following the Walking Dead Dead City spinoff, you know that the Croat is a character we've recently been introduced to, who was a member of the Saviors and was a very close lieutenant of Negan's, the guy who did Negan's dirty work for him. His brutal methods and twisted mind have left quite an impression. The Croat has a reputation for being an unhinged and sadistic individual. His savage tactics often cross boundaries, even from Negan's perspective, such as killing innocent people and even children, like the Kingdom Scout we saw in a flashback in one of the episodes of Season 1. We witnessed this shocking flashback where Negan discovered the Croat's act of killing a child. Negan's anger and disappointment were evident, showing that even he had limits. Similarly, Simon also got quite heated about this matter, although it's unclear whether it was due to his morals or having let Negan down. Now, let's compare the Croat to Simon, Negan's former right-hand man. Both possess a brutal and sadistic nature, willing to go to extreme lengths for their cause. If the Croat was around during all that war, it's likely that Negan would have dealt with the Croat in a similar manner as Simon, if he ever caused any problems, like Simon did. Negan couldn't afford to have someone so uncontrollable and unpredictable by his side. That's precisely the reason why he killed Simon. However, where Simon and the Croat differ is in their perception of Negan. Simon saw Negan as his boss, someone to follow without question, but only to a certain point. He was always looking for opportunities to get things done his way, without Negan's knowledge. In contrast, the Croat views Negan as a mentor, even a brother. This crucial distinction might have allowed Negan to keep the Croat somewhat restrained and under his influence, something he couldn't achieve with Simon. Despite the Croat being less prominent in the war, it's possible that his loyalty to Negan as a mentor would have remained. However, his twisted nature might have fueled a desire for revenge against Rick and the survivors after the Saviors were defeated and Negan was arrested. It's unclear what really happened to the Croat during all that war, where he was and what he was doing, as he seems to have been cast aside before the conflict escalated. But what if he had survived and sought vengeance? Picture this: the Croat surviving against all odds, his body battered but his twisted mind fueled by a thirst for revenge. With Negan's teachings etched into his very being, he becomes a force to be reckoned with. We may have got a new all-out war that would have tested Rick and the survivors, like Negan was never able to. The Croat, with his merciless tactics and unrelenting brutality, could have become a dangerous wildcard, a dark mirror of what Negan himself could have become. Only more brutal, and with no moral boundaries. In fact, this is very similar to what Simon could have turned into if he took over the Saviors from Negan. Imagine if Simon killed Negan in their battle for power. Would Simon have led the Saviors the same way Negan did? Or would he have approached Rick and the survivors in the most brutal and violent fashion? Something that I'm sure the Croat would have also done if he was ever given the power to be the leader of the Saviors. But at the end of the day, I think if the Croat was with the Saviors during all that war, the outcome of the war may not have changed, but if he survived after the war, he might have started a much more brutal and savage war That's it for this video. I'm interested to know your thoughts and opinions, so share that in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.